One old man lived in an apartment. His name was Scott. One morning when the maid saw that Scott was dead, and she called the police. When his body was autopsied, it showed he was poisoned. Police started investigating the neighbors. One man told no one visited him recently, but 2 days back he was angry on maid and could hear him shouting on her for not doing things right. The security of the building also confirmed no one visits him except the maid comes every morning. Then the police called her. She said the day before yesterday, he was so angry for no reason and he was shouting. So I have not turned up the next morning. Today, when I came for work, I saw he was dead. I have been working for many years. Why will I do that? He would have eaten something poisonous. Can you see the picture and say what he ate that he was dead? Let us see the answer. When the police saw the place all over, they also found that the parrot was also dead. They saw a piece of bread which had turned blue near him, and the police got to know that the bread was poisoned. And when they inquired, they got to know that the maid got the groceries. So the maid was the murderer. Oliver was very smart and used to stay in an independent house. One day there was a robbery at his house, so he called insurance people to claim for the robbery of the things that took place in his house. Oliver told the insurance people what happened to him. Someone has come to the house, and they broke the ventilation. They entered my house, and they damaged my house, and took all my valuable things. The insurance people were checking all the things, and they saw and understood, and they called the police, and Oliver was arrested. Can you say why police arrested Oliver? Let us see the answer. When they entered the house, they noticed that if the robber broke the ventilation window, the glass particle would be inside, not outside. So Oliver was arrested. A young girl, her name was Ava. She was cooking in the hotel. She was the chief staff over there. She was doing a great job. People used to be very happy and tell her that she makes very nice arrangements and takes care of their guests. She had a boyfriend too. But in the hotel, there was Nick, who was jealous of seeing her boyfriend. One day, she did not come to the hotel. They got the news that she was kidnapped, so they called her family and told them. His father, Abraham, went to the hotel, and when he got the details from the manager, then he made a plan. He spoke in the voice of Ava and called up both her boyfriend and Nick. He said, "You fool, what you taught you will kidnap me. I am waiting in the hotel." Can you say what plan he had taught? How did he get her daughter back? Let us see the answer. When he gave the call, Nick came to the hotel to check her. When he found no one was there, then he went to the place where he had locked her, and his father followed him, and he was caught. Nick kidnapped her. A boy named Fred worked in a courier company, and from quite a time the company was in loss, so many employees quit their jobs. Fred has not left the job. He was the delivery boy. The owner of the courier company received a courier. It was an urgent one. Fred went to deliver the courier. He reached the office. He heard someone calling for help from inside, so he broke into the door. When he went inside, the manager was tied, and he said someone came in as a salesman and hit me and tied me and took all my money, valuable documents, and he went off. But William felt something weird. Can you say why he felt weird? What did he see? Let us see the answer. The chain on the door was locked from inside. He said that the person locked him from outside and also tied him. Seeing this, he came to know that the manager was lying. A lady whose name is Rosie was going to her house from the bank. It was very cold too. When she crossed the signal, she came a little far from it. A robber came in front of her, and he hit her and took her bag. And he ran off. She shouts for help, but no one comes to help her. When she came walking, she saw a police station, and she went inside and she told the whole story. I was having my jewelry in the bag as I was coming from the bank. The police investigated her by asking some questions. She said he was wearing a mask and other things I was not able to remember because he was in a hurry. She got hurt in her hand too. Robber had a silver bracelet in his hand. Police got some doubt on her because he felt she was trying to fool him. Can you find why the police felt like that? Let us see the answer. When she said that the robber was wearing a mask and gloves in his hand and she was not able to see the robber properly. Then she said that he was wearing a silver bracelet in his hand. So from this he came to know that she is telling lies.